Blackshear on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Panthers and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. They're still on a skid, up to 6 straight losses now, Brock, but things may finally be looking up. They've got the lead here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 29. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll throw on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this 2nd half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
So now here's 3rd and 5. They'll throw it. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll head out of bounds at the opponent's 35. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap
Still
because the
first
holding
down.
call pushes him back quite a ways. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. 1st down, he takes the snap. Taken in by Likely. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. They'll cobble together a yard there. And play wrapped up by Demario Davis. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be 2nd down. Throwing off the play fake here. And the Saints came marching home, and they dropped him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Hubbard trying this up the gut. And he doesn't find open space. He only finds a defender who makes the stop. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Saints will get set to take over. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Set.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Jack Thompson finishing that play off. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Set. Put. Ready.
Another carry for him. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Josie Jewell making that stop. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Running back sent in motion. 3rd down from the gun. Complete Completes beyond the marker. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Has some room to work. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grab the lead on their first series of the half. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Romo on to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints push their lead to 3. Right, ready to send this one away. Blackshear on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Panthers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. And the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
3rd and long for him here. Finds him on the crossing route. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Pass taken in by Marshall. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. 3rd and just 2 to go. On the give, it's Brooks. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
And he stopped down at the 16 after a small gain. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. There'll be a field goal try from Joey Slye. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. Up and good from Joseph. And that will tie things up in the third. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. And after that last second score in the third, we'll resume play with a kickoff. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Shaheed now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Saints come marching onto the field. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. And we'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And after a little running, he gets this up to the 32. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ready. Go.
From the 32. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Dialing up a receiver screen. Galloping inside the 40. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 4th quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Romo adds the point after. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Right, ready to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Well, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Handoff here for Brooks. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. One of the tight ends motioning right. Smith and Jigba there to grab it. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here's a give to Hubbard. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Second and 6 coming up here. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end. Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
That's complete till he gets. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's second down coming up.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Throwing once again on second and 10. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be third and long.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. The line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Pass play coming here. This throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers now trailed by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Shaheed now to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Saints and Spencer Rattler coming out for their next drive. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. They're out and set. First and 10.
Come on, set. Ready, go.
They send a tight end in motion. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Back to the well again. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
And he's got it, but didn't stay in bounds. Oh, hold on. There's a flag on the field, though. Let's listen. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. Back now, pressure on its way. Dumps it off to his running back. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
And he gets back to the line, but no more. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Saints are going to have a first down. He'll throw it yet again. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. The tip definitely broke up that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Rattler. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Here we go.
Motion man is the tight end here, going left. He'll throw it. That's into the hands of Moreau.
You get to that money down, that 3rd down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. They've got first down from the 31. Airing it out to start this drive. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And it's going to be 2nd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Back to throw it. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it, thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Looking to throw. Throw caught by his running back. Well, never tell them the odds, Brock, because they called the right play there. They gained 13 on 4th and 10, and that's enough for the first. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A gain of 12. First down, Carolina.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Panthers down by only 3. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Brooks. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Has it at the 7. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Brooks. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute.
Touchdown, Carolina.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Shaheed now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Blue, check. Check, pitch.
Setting up to pass. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Getting out to his left. Now he takes it. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout. An extra corner into the game for the Panthers. 3rd down.
Let's go. Yellow.
Now to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from New Orleans.